bro. Don't do that to me now. 2 rookies.
What's up, YouTube? There's some great content, so we're going to read Trace McGrady on a podcast, and not on First Take, not on Give It Arenas, clearing up his comments. That's what I got a problem with. He's on a smaller platform. Should be on a. I want the apology to be. I wanted the apology to be as loud as he was on First Take. This ain't gonna make it to First Take, but us YouTube independent, we gonna and Gil might chop it up. Gil might be only hope to get it out there, and Rashad McKinnon and Nicky on them. But I already made a video about that. I showed you how I feel. I want to talk about Tmac excuses about not getting out the first round.
And then when you really want to put the icing on it and understand how difficult it was to beat the boys, yeah, we were up 3-1. We were up 3-1. If you want to blame me for saying, you know, it feels good to be in the second round, if you want to blame me for us losing that series, okay, cool. What's the blame for other guys losing 3-1, other greats? So why
you don't say Steph Curry name? So on this platform, say Steph Curry. You said Kobe on First Take. Say Steph Curry. Say Kevin Durant. Them niggas lost 3-1 leads. Kevin Durant lost a 3-1 lead with another top 75 player on this team. Kobe lost a 3-1 lead with Kwame Brown and Smush Parker playing against the Phoenix Suns, the second seed. And you was playing the 1 seed. You was up 3-1. Give you credit for that. You was playing big time. But nigga, you to blame, nigga. You to blame. You was up 3-1.
Y'all keep bringing that up.
The reason why they keep bringing up Tmac because that was your best opportunity to get out the first round. If you up, Zach Randolph beat the number 1 seed Tim Duncan. That's why I can't put. It's a lot of things why I can't put Tim Duncan over Kobe, but that's one reason. Losing to Zach Randolph, Tony Allen, even though them balls some bulls over there. Tim Duncan used the number 1 seed also 8 seed. If you would have beat the 8 seed, Tmac, you would have got just the first round in your career. They keep beating it because you never got up the first round. That was your best opportunity. And then you had probably a great opportunity to make it to the NBA Finals if you not got the Detroit Pistons. Like how you finna foreshadow and say, look what they did next year. They beat Kobe and Shaq. That's what you finna foreshadow.
There's a lot of greats. The very next year, what took place? What did the Pistons do the very next year? Now, 2003, I take them to 7 games with 2 rookies. What did the Pistons do the very next year? Do you know?
They won it all.
They won it all. Who did they beat?
The Lakers.
How many games?
He finna disrespect Kobe.
Come on,
and
bro.
And Shaq.
Mm-hmm. They made it. They added Rasheed Wallace to that team, but pretty much it was the same team.
Nah, nigga, you can't gloss over adding Rasheed Wallace to that team. T-Mac, come on, bro. I'm with you. Like, I accept the apology. I just want you to do it on First Take and give it a read it. And you want to say, come on, Rasheed Wallace is a big. That's why when LeBron beat the Detroit Pistons, you don't have Ben Wallace. These niggas are the nucleus. You have Rasheed, Big Ben, Tayshaun, Rick, Chauncey. I watched that series. I watched the highlights of that series. Nigga, Karl Malone is hurting the series. Nigga averaging 4 points. Knee hurt. Derek Fisher averaging 6. Nobody on the team but Kobe and Shaq averaging more than double-digit points, right? Nigga, Kobe ain't getting to the paint. If you got Shaq big ass there, Karl Malone big ass right there, Rasheed and Ben Wallace, Kobe got to shoot number jump shots, bro. It was the toughest series for Kobe Bryant because his game, where he gonna go? He was passing the ball. You seen Kobe passing the ball. Just passing my runner and Gary Payton passing the ball. Soon as he get the ball, he swing it. He ain't looking to score, ain't nothing. He ain't looking to shoot the ball, none of that. They had no floor stretching, so they could, sometimes they played Ben Shaq one-on-one. They would double team and triple team Kobe Bryant. Every time Kobe dropped, Rick Hamilton right there. Chauncey right there. Ben coming. Rasheed, they all, bro, cut it out, T-Mac. Cut it out.
I averaged 31.
That series, yeah, you averaged 31 without Rasheed. Without Rasheed being there. Another, one of their best front court players.
On there. I averaged 3 on there. Yes, I lost.
You averaged 30 on them as being the league dog. So don't try to imply. I know where you're going. I have 30 on them. You don't want to say it, nigga, because we're going to get on your ass again. You love Kobe. Shaq and Kobe had to shut it. If Kobe just in the series but with them, he going to average 35, 34. But he had to share the ball with Shaq. So this is disadvantage when you talking about Kobe. Nigga, you had 2 rookies. Them 2 rookies wasn't going to be clogging the paint. They ain't Shaq. And then you have Rasheed. You had 4 niggas simultaneously in the paint. They was content would let Rasheed Wallace shoot them his jump shot. Didn't even guard him. 4 of us in the paint. Kobe, where you gonna go? You got to shoot 3s, jump shot, mid range, long 2s, all that. Come on, T-Mac. Kobe not get to the free throw line. How you going to the free throw line? He can't even get in the paint. T-Mac, you was getting free throw shots, mid range, 3s, to the basket. You was doing all that. And minus Rasheed Wallace.
No, definitely. No matter how you slice it, like.
Come on, man. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, don't point the finger here. And don't, like,
talk about Houston, T-Mac. He don't want to talk about Houston.
Collective pain.
Talk about Houston.
Point here. Yeah, I was 7 for 24 in the fourth. I mean, in the game 7. Okay. Well, what happened in the other previous game? Name me other guys that could go in Detroit and put up 40 back to back in Detroit.
Without Rasheed Wallace?
Those guys against that team? That tough ass team? Come on.
No Rasheed Wallace though, T-Mac. T-Mac, it's no Rasheed Wallace. It's just Ben Wallace. And I know what Ben Wallace represents, but that's the reason why you were 7 for 24. And it's the reason why you had 40 points in back-to-back games. It's the reason why. Because you had 2 rookies. You didn't have Shaq. You're not scoring 40 points because you had to put up a lot of shots. Go look at his field goal percentage against it, since you want to bring it up. 7 for 24 in a game 7. Sound very familiar. Kobe was 6-24. Did you have 15 rebounds? Did you have clutch free throw shooting? Did you have 15 rebounds in the game? Did you have some blocks? Did you do something to help your rookies win the game? Because all you talking about is scoring.
Oh, bro.
Let's go. We're going to look at his field goal
I was
percentage.
different too.
You was.
Yes, I lost.
You was different. You was big
I
time.
lost.
You was
Low
special.
Ray Hill, 2 rookies against them all-stars. I put up a fight. That's what we're supposed to do. That's leadership. I put up a fight. We went in there and put up a fight. I had the young boys ready to play.
But stop talking about just Orlando. Are you gonna go to Houston? Cause I can't wait for you to make that excuse that you would hurt in 04-05. I would hate to say that. I would hate to hear that.
And they played. We just fell short. Now Houston.
Yes, Houston.
Everybody thought, well, you had Yao Ming.
Yeah, you did.
I did have Yao Ming.
Yeah, you did.
Yao Ming was in his 3rd year when we played against Dallas. We were without our 3rd leading scorer, Juwan Howard.
I don't want to hear
So
it.
you know what that meant? I got to guard one of the greatest scorers we ever seen.
Ooh,
Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, Dirk Nowitzki.
30,000 points. Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, Dirk was.
So it goes back to.
Oh, it's always an excuse with T-Mac. Juwan Howard, one of his best defensive players, was out. Now all of a sudden, Juwan Howard was the best defensive player, right? All of a sudden now, and I gotta guard Dirk Nowitzki. Okay, T-Mac, that's what's gonna make you great. That's what's gonna make you special. That's what's gonna make you special. You had y'all. I don't give a. Andrew Bynum went down. Kobe made to the NBA Finals. It's about getting out the first round with you, T-Mac. You're not understanding that point. I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Kobe Bryant had Andrew Bynum, Lamar Odom, Derek Fisher, Jordan Foreman, Sasha Vucic, Vladimir Radovich. And the reason why they traded for Paul, they didn't trade for Paul because they needed another extra piece. They traded for Paul because Andrew Bynum got down. And Kobe was the lead MVP candidate, and they got Paul to keep their season together. He played for Paul for 2 months. Andrew Bynum go down. He make it to the NBA Finals. He lose to Boston in 6. What do you not understand?
He doesn't play.
Y'all mean is a superior player than Paul Gasol. You got to get out the first round. There's no other Hall of Famer on that team. You and Yami, the 2 of the 3 best players in that series. Get it done. Sorry.
Defense. If I told you, and
T-Mac, you making yourself sound crazy because Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, small ass 6'7", 6'8", took out the MVP, Dirk Nowitzki. They won 6-7 games, and they took him out in the first round, T-Mac. They took out that same Dirk Nowitzki with a better team in the first round. I believe the Warrior team. Y'all know y'all want. Y'all know I've been there. I was there.
put the numbers up.
You haven't started in that series.
Dirk Nowitzki wasn't even the best player on that team in that series.
Who was the best player?
Jason Terry was. Dirk Nowitzki.
They did have JT. Okay, JT not even a Hall of Famer, Tmac. So you should have took the assignment of Tmac and put somebody else on Dirk.
You go look at his regular season numbers. Look what Dirk Nowitzki did in that playoff series. So match up the stars. Now you go match up the stars. It's a big time star.
He's a big time star
on this team.
So you're gonna say Jason Terry. So you're gonna see he deflecting. I'd stop my man, but JT went off. We watched Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson beat that team. What can you do better to contribute to beat that? We're gonna look at Dirk numbers too. So I'm confused. So what speech you trying to make? You did your job on Dirk. So why you still ain't winning? Because you say Jason Terry's the best player. So Jason Terry scoring output is better than you and y'all means.
This man was incredible.
Got beat by 40 points against 7.
Some of the other great defenders in the Western Conference at that time in the playoffs. Crazy numbers.
Good.
Crazy. I took upon it myself to try to shut this man down. Go look at his numbers. Can you pull his numbers up? We got time.
Jason Terry numbers?
You got it right now?
Jason Terry? So you switch off.
What was
Yeah.
Dirk Nowitzki numbers
Okay. Yeah, please.
in the 2005 playoff series against the Rockets?
Yeah, let's look it up. If he averaged 20, you ain't
And
going.
pull my numbers up against that. Because we gotta contextualize.
You didn't contextualize Kobe on first take.
05 playoffs, he had 21 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists.
Who had that?
You got Dirk.
What was his field goal percentage?
35.
Now you want context.
Say that again.
35.2%.
What he shot from the three?
28%.
That's not defense. That's not defense. That's all I'm asking. But so tell they gotta tell the whole story. So
Yeah, great context. I'm glad you said that. Now get on first take and get your ass back up there and talk about context for Kobe. 21 points, 9 rebounds, 35% from the field. That time, you know how hard it is to score? Now, bring up your next series against the Utah Jazz. We shot 39%. Bring up that now. You should have brought up your percentage because you averaged 30. He shot like 45% that series, though. But Tmac is, at that time, like, y'all, you got y'all me helping you on the back side. And that's a moot point. That's a moot point because did you stop Baron Davis? But I'm glad you say you played some defense, but why didn't you make an all first team defense or second or third team? Just want to know. Just ask for a friend. But T-Mac, you're absolutely 100% right. I do agree with you. You did a great job on Dirk. 35%, 21 points. What he was averaging in the regular season, probably 22, 23, 24, 25. They probably had a great game plan. We got to go back and look at tape too. But if you was a primary defender, I'm going to believe T-Mac. Because I know I'm going to believe T-Mac because T-Mac 6'9", 6'10". I've seen Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes like Dirk down. Dirk didn't get 40, and Dirk was a weak, soft European player, so that ain't really saying too much. But give him credit. Dirk 30,000 point Hall of Famer. If you'd have got the team, the Dirk Nowitzki, that LeBron them face, Kettering them face, Serge Ibaka them, you know how to have some nigga, you was gonna get smoked. So that's my take. What we got? T-Mac has some great context, some great stuff, some lot of excuses, but what it come down to, you didn't get out the first round. And I know you're all-time great, one of my favorites, but it is what it is. Like the video, come to this video. I'm glad we had context.